Now sit back and relax as the Hyperion Theater, in partnership with Stark Industries, presents the world premiere of Rogers the Musical.
I could do this all day.
No, we're not going to show you the whole show just yet. That is just a preview of what's ahead of us on this amazing day. We are here on Boynton Business Street in California Adventure for the opening day of Rogers the Musical, something that all of us have been waiting quite a while for. I've been strangely so excited for this. I've been looking forward to this day, not just for the show, but for just the event, the spectacle.
Yeah,
Look at this is the biggest event that's happened in DCA since Avengers Campus opened. There's food and merch, and people are, just hyped. There's a lot of fans about, so we're going to be getting ready for a lot of that today. But our goal today is to sort of preview everything for you, talk about the premium package, the virtual queue, which is running along right beside us right now. It's actually just about time for the 2 o'clock show. We've already seen the 12:30 show, and we're going to tell you our thoughts about that. Spoiler alert, we really loved it.
Spoil.
But first, let's show you the scene out here in front of the Hyperion Theater, and then we'll get into some food, we'll look at some merch, and then show you the show. Something is happening. I don't know what this is, but have you ever seen Hollywood Boulevard look like this? When's the last time you've seen it look like this? There's a queue forming over here. There's all kinds of things happening. Oh, okay, so this is the standby group getting ready to enter the queue. Hey guys. Oh, here we go. That's standby right there. So that's virtual queue. That's what this is. These are all the folks who got in on the virtual queue, which is a thing. They're doing virtual queue for the show. There's 3 ways to get in. There's virtual queue, regular standby, and then the premium seat, which is, it's a pre-sale. It's just incredible how desperate folks have been for a show to return to the Hyperion Theater. This is how desperate folks have been. Especially for something like Rogers the Musical. How outstanding is that? This reminds me a little bit of opening day for Mission Breakout. That was quite a scene.
Oh my gosh, that seemed forever ago, but that was
yeah.
the day.
As for Liz and I, we had the good fortune of being hosted today by GetAwayToday, and they were able to secure us the premium passes, the premium, it's advanced sales. You actually wind up here in the back lot. You buy these starting at 11 a.m. at the studio catering truck. Be here before that at least. Yes. They sold out pretty much immediately because there was only maybe, I think, 100 per show. It's the orchestra seating and not even all of that. So I want to say about 100. I think there are about 100
Probably,
of these.
Yeah.
And they were gone pretty quickly. So if you are trying to get one, I would highly recommend getting here at 11 a.m. on the dot, or before that even.
Before, I would say 30 minutes.
Yeah, probably 30 minutes before. They run for $29, and you get obviously a guaranteed seat in the theater in the orchestra section, and you can just pretty much pick your seat. You get the cool popcorn bucket. You get a drink with that, and then you get to chill while you wait for the show in this little kind of reserved area over there by stage 12. It's cool. It's, being able to relax.
Just
and not
relax.
being able to relax and not have to wait out there
Yeah.
in the pens, in the standby pens or the virtual queue pens. I feel like it's worth it. It's $29, which is not a lot. Plus, like I said, you get the popcorn bucket, the drink, and the kettle corn. It's part of the experience. I recommend doing that if you can, just to take the pressure off.
Pressure off, for sure.
But otherwise, your options are standby or a virtual queue. Second option, probably the second best option to see this show is through virtual queue, and it operates the same as any other virtual queue ever does, except there are multiple release points throughout the day. They don't release them all at once in the morning or anything like that. We got into the virtual queue for the 4 p.m. show at, 2 o'clock?
Yeah,
At 2 o'clock. It was about 2 hours before. And then there's going to be another one at 3 o'clock for the 5 o'clock show, or 5:30, whatever. It's like 2 hours before. So keep an eye on the app. Go look in the app for the virtual queue tab or options, and then just follow the directions there. It's super easy to do. Just get your group set up, and then be ready when the bell strikes at 2 o'clock or whatever time it might be. Be ready to swipe or refresh. I don't know exactly how competitive it is in relation to something like Rise of the Resistance or World of Color. World of Color is not very competitive, for whatever that's worth.
That's probably,
yeah.
It's probably up there with like Rise, but I feel like maybe the 2 o'clock might be a little bit better option than doing the first one.
Well, because we got in without any difficulty.
For the 2 o'clock.
For the 4 o'clock.
Oh, then, we did it at 2 for the 4 o'clock.
For the 4 o'clock show when we got in at 2. But I would
yeah.
say just be ready at 2. Don't risk it. But I feel like it's probably not as competitive as, let's say, Rise, but probably a little more competitive right now than World of Color. So be prepared. And we're going to stop right here on Buena Street at Award Wieners for the pastrami pretzel dog. That's an all-beef hot dog topped with pastrami, whole grain mustard, provolone, sauerkraut, and Thousand Island dressing with choice of cuties or film strip fries. We got the film strip fries. I love all the words that they just put in that description. I love all those words. I haven't had an Award Wieners dog since the parks have been
I would say
open.
it's been a really long time since we've had Award Wieners.
But they have the best buns. That's the reason why you come to Award Wieners, is because they have the best buns.
And I don't think I've ever had a pretzel bun yet here. I think I've just had just the regular.
Oh, that's right. This isn't even the usual bun.
Yeah, it's a pretzel.
Oh, it's falling off.
Here, should we?
Think. All right.
I might go end. I think we're gonna go end.
I didn't get the dog on my bite. I got only pastrami.
It is salty. That pretzel bun is so spongy, and it holds everything together really nicely. And the pastrami is fantastic.
Yeah, I'm with Liz. The pastrami is very, very good. The dog, of course, is great. The dogs here are always good. The pretzel bun. Sometimes they make the pretzel buns too firm. You really have to tear at it to get that thing out of there, but that's not the case here. It's nice and soft and doughy. The Thousand Island dressing is perfect with the kraut and with the pastrami. This is fantastic. I cannot wait to see what the next dish is, because if this is any indication of what the Rogers the musical.
Yeah, there's a new shawarma.
Is that the pizza show?
I think so. Yeah, wherever the studio card is.
We need to go over to Avengers Campus right now.
Let's go.
And try that pizza shawarma.
Avengers Assemble.
I could do this all day.
I could do this all day.
Actually, we're going to stay here in the back lot for a minute, because just around the way at the Hollywood Lounge is the Patriotic Punch. And I'm feeling downright American. And there it is, the Patriotic Punch. Sprite and white cranberry juice with blue raspberry and cherry syrups topped with whipped cream. Non-alcoholic. Oh, and they didn't even mention the super festive red, white, and blue sprinkles on there. This feels like it should be a shake, but it's not. It's a drink. It's like a drinky drink. It's all kinds of sweet. The Sprite is barely present. I can barely tell there's Sprite in there. That is just a whole lot of whipped cream on top there too. I've had a lot of drinks like this in the past with Sprite, and they're trying to make Sprite taste a bunch of different kind of ways. This is the best one I've ever had. This is actually really, really good. I'm really enjoying this. Outstanding. You want to try?
I guess so. Well, you hyped it so much.
That's stuff.
Oh my god, no, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I think Miguel said it kind of tastes like a melted blueberry snow cone.
Yeah.
It's exactly what it tastes like.
It's great.
That's sorry to say, Disneylander, Scott. I like it.
It's great.
It's
I was
good.
not expecting to enjoy
You know
that.
what? I think it also helps too that it's finally hot outside here in Southern California, and you really crave like these type of refreshment, like really sweet drinks, because you think you're quenching your thirst. In reality, you're really not.
No, you're
but
not.
It tastes
This
good.
is the worst thing you can drink on a hot day.
You need skinny water, but
I don't care. We're partying today.
Super festive.
Yeah, and it looks great.
It's good.
Yeah.
I really want a snow cone now, though. Don't pass up on it. Definitely get it. It's
Don't
fine.
forget, we gotta save room though.
Oh, that's right, because we're also there's a
Hi guys,
shake.
for the shake. We gotta save room for the shake though. But you know what? We gotta go get that pizza, the shawarma pizza. Let's get out of here. Shawarma pizza, Italian sausage, pepperoni, mozzarella, and pepperoncini in a garlic parmesan wrap with marinara dipping sauce. full disclosure, before we get into this, I have not eaten at the Shawarma Palace since Avengers Campus
Ditto.
opened. We ate there. That was the very first thing we ever ate in this place, and it's the last time we ever ate there. I did not enjoy the shawarma.
I did.
Did you like it?
I got the vegan one too, and it was delicious. Yeah.
We tried both. I was not a fan. This isn't exactly the same thing though, because it's basically it's not typical shawarma. I'm really looking forward to this is the cross section. I'm really looking forward to seeing how that pepperoni works in there with the sausage and the mozzarella. Wow. The sausage is amazing. And it's perfect with the pepperoni. I mean, it's perfect. Wow, okay. The lady says I have to try this with.
Yeah, try with the sauce.
With some red sauce. I'm not a big red sauce guy, so I don't worry about that too much. It's really, it tastes like a pizza. It really does. This is so good.
Oh my god, you're like crying. It's good. You guys, you don't understand, like, he has like no palate, so this is very exciting for him.
There's a little bit of the pepperoni or whatever on there on the garlic bread. Wow. I'm scared. That is so good. You gotta try this.
Alright. I'm not a huge Italian sausage fan.
Oh, that's right, you're not, but I am.
Italian, but I don't really care for it.
I love
but
Italian sausage.
I gotta try it, you know, like you hype that so much now that I definitely need to try this.
There's cheese, don't forget.
No, it's bomb.
Right? It's actually better than pizza, if you ask me. I'd rather have that than a pizza
Those
any day.
pepperoncinis.
They're so good, right?
I'm usually not a big pepperoni fan either,
It's perfect.
but with the Italian sausage and the pepperoni, like you have everything. You have the crunch from the pepperoncinis. You even got a bite from the sausage. That's perfect. That's perfectly cooked sausage, I must say.
Yeah.
That cheese is really good, and the sauce is really good too.
Yeah.
The bread, because it's like a pita.
It's good without the sauce, but it's even better with it.
I could tell it's something you need it.
Yeah.
The breading is very good too. It's nice and like fluffy, but it's also like it holds it together for you.
It's like they've made it okay to eat the crust, basically. You know how you don't eat the crust
You don't
sometimes?
eat the crust.
Right.
I eat your crust. You don't like the crust.
I'll eat this crust.
Okay, Rogers the Musical is winning right now.
How about that?
Oh my gosh, go figure.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Well, I think we've been teasing this long enough. It is time for us, I think, to head down Hollywood Boulevard and catch Rogers the Musical.
Are you ready? Here we go! Everybody's jumping on the red, white, and blue. The bandstand's bumping 'cause of you know who.
Hey, sweetheart, I want to dance.
You?
I said I want to dance.
Hey, show these ladies some respect.
Big words for a little guy.
Pick on someone your own size.
I want you, it says on the front page. It's time for boys to come of age. FM, sorry, I'm going.
Is it true?
Is what true?
What you were just saying? Singing. To our dear friend, Mr. Sam here.
Every word.
You want to go overseas and kill some Nazis?
I don't want to kill anyone. I don't like bullies. I don't care where they're from.
Good answer. Whatever happens, promise me one thing. That you will stay as you are. Not a perfect soldier, but a good man.
I'll do my best. Is this gonna hurt?
Shut it down!
No! I can do this!
Did it work?
It worked!
Thank you, Doctor. And thank you, Agent Carter. And thank you, spangly dancers. Wait, are those dancers?
Captain.
No, seriously, what's with the dancers? Not all of us can storm the beach, but there's still a way we can fight. Read next card. Great show, everyone. Man, those streamers are neat.
It seems you finally got your chance, but we never got that dance. Because you have to go and do what heroes do. And every time I hear this tune, I won't forget.
I'll see you soon. Agent Carter, when I return, do you want to go on a date with me?
Be careful, Captain.
Think that means you do. To go, there's a threat, and a war we must win.
Captain America and the Howling Commandos join forces to fight for freedom.
Save Vamoose to the goose, deadly goons from Berlin.
Red Skull and Hydra prove to be no match for America's hero.
This thing's headed straight for New York with enough explosives to wipe out the entire East Coast. I need a rain check on that date.
Oh, wait. How about Saturday at 8?
Don't be late. Saturday at 8. A second chance at my first
dance with Steve. Steve?
Where am I?
You might want to ask, when am I?
How long is a while?
You've been asleep, Cap, for almost 70 years. I know, right? You ready? Let's do this. I Love Lucy was a TV show that everybody knows, though personally its humor was a little on the nose.
Oh, what?
Oh, Tyson, so delicious, and for Star Wars we are glad. And just in case you didn't know, Darth Vader is Luke's dad. I am your father.
Spoiler alert! What people? What task?
I'm so glad you asked.
The Avengers. I like it.
Captain Marvel, who's off planet? Not exactly how I planned it. Iron Man is now online, and I'm sure you'll get on fine. Our Hulk is quite explosive, if not a touch impulsive. Thor's speech is kinda odd. Did I mention he's a god? Widow's nimble like a cat. I'm sure that you can call him that. MS Small and gives him help. And Hawkeye, yeah, he's here as well. Exactly what you missed. Yeah, what you missed. Hey Tony.
Attention, citizens of New York. The city is under attack by extraterrestrial invasion. Seek shelter immediately. Threat level, red.
Avengers assemble and fight the fight. Save the city, help us win. Save us all from the state we're in. We've got to hear you say,
I could do this all.
save the city, help us win.
I've got to get the Tesseract.
The battle's just begun.
We'll conquer the Chitauri.
Then get Shawarma when we're done.
Just how are we to fight them?
We'll do it as a team. First Thor unleash your lightning, then Natasha as your king.
Avengers unite, 'cause we've got to hear you say,
I could do this all.
save the city, help us win. Save us all from the state we're in. We've got to hear you say, we can do this all day.
On your left. I know what you're thinking. I'm glad we keep our hair too.
I don't understand. How is this possible?
I don't know. Maybe the super serum? Conditioner?
I don't mean our hair. So what's it like sitting down to read yourself a new book, knowing exactly how it ends? You've lost so many friends.
Seems you're fighting all this writing on the wall that I'm not signing, looking for that silver lining.
Yes, you know me.
On the left you run, America's favorite son. But remember where it's going and how it feels.
It's time to show me.
So here I am, now and also then, just one man, back in where he's been. Don't forget who's waiting at the end of the line.
Every Saturday at 8, I stand here and I wait, because you had to go and do what heroes do. A stolen chance, a lost romance with you. You're late.
Sorry, I lost track of time. We risked it all for one last chance to sing this song, a lifetime long with you. I could do this all day.
I could do this all.
Say the city, help us win. Sing a song of state. We can do this all. Got to hear you say we can do this all day.
They're still managing to have the 5 and dime drive through here. That's incredible. Hey,
Happy birthday.
I don't know how they drive those cars through here. Look at that scene behind us. That's nuts. Okay, so we've seen the show twice now. We went to the 2 o'clock, right? No, 12:30.
The 12:30 and 2
And the 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bravo! It felt so good to see another musical theater show in the Hyperion.
Yeah, how about that? Just plain the fact that we got a
Oh
show
my
back here in the
gosh,
Hyperion again.
It's literally
so
been
good.
way too long since we've been in that building.
A lot of good
originality,
energy, yeah.
It was music I've never really heard.
You hadn't seen Hawkeye. She hasn't seen Hawkeye. She hadn't even heard the song
Not really,
before.
no.
That I Could Do This All Day song. The first time he belts out his first I Could Do This All Day, I got chills. Actually, I got chills both times. 4 times I got chills. Because that's like the coolest thing. It's so great. He nailed it too, I thought.
The lead, both Stephen Rogers were phenomenal, but the one who became actual Captain America, he has a great voice.
Yeah, no, he was great. I love the whole cast. Thor was great.
Thor, if you're watching, you are fantastic.
I was just telling him a minute ago, he was giving me Chris Farley from Saturday Night Live vibes.
He was great.
Thor was great. Iron Man.
Iron Man.
was
Nick
great.
Fury was fun.
Nick Fury was fun. They kind of gave him sort of like, he's kind of a genie type character. He's a little bit comic
bit.
relief.
Yeah. No, it was. Yeah, we needed this back in DCA.
This thing is only supposed to be here for a couple of months till August. I don't know how they keep this show out of this theater for a while.
No.
The demand is so high. We have willed this into existence. Marvel fans, Disney fans, Disneyland fans of the Hyperion Theater have willed this show into. I believe that we manifested this because I don't think they had plans to do this, but people were so excited about it.
We heard like other rumors about other musicals that were going to be here. So knowing that it's something that's completely out of the original idea and really making it their own, it was awesome. It was straight up musical theater.
I hope they find a way to keep this thing here longer than August
and extend it. Like it needs to be at least 15 minutes longer.
The show?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I like the 30 minutes.
Oh, see,
I quick pace. Because you know what? I got things to do in this park. I want to go ride rides and eat food and do all kinds of other stuff.
I feel like one more song would have been like perfect.
I think this was perfect.
Okay. Well, I wanted more. That's why.
Aladdin was like an hour. I was like,
it was great.
Get me out of here.
Frozen was a little too long. But I thought Aladdin was
Well, that's the difference, by the way. The reason why Aladdin worked and Frozen didn't, because I think most of the great Frozen was not as good as Aladdin.
No.
Frozen didn't have quite the
rhythm.
Well, no, it wasn't as campy. Like Aladdin had the genie part.
Yeah, it was very sing-along Frozen because it was such a popular movie.
But it was kind of serious.
But stage-wise, though, you got to give to the scenic scenes and the quick changes.
Oh yeah.
Like it was phenomenal for sure.
Yeah.
But
matter of fact, this stage, by the way, borrowed the circular thing that they did.
That was also in Frozen.
That's Frozen. That was they built that for Frozen.
Yeah, great turntable.
So I don't know, A+. So far, this has been the most fun
thing we've had in a really long time here in Avengers Campus.
Wow,
for sure.
We're having so much fun.
So much fun. Like we usually were at like Disneyland doing stuff. Like we're actually here in DC. We haven't even gone to Disneyland.
What's that?
I know, right? Seriously, like DCA, you're kind of winning in our hearts right now. So.
DCA is crushing it. Great place to be right now. They have just given life and energy, and it's revitalized Hollywood Boulevard and Sunset Boulevard, and maybe even, dare I say, the Hollywood backline, because there's some good food back there. We got more food to eat, by the way.
It's been a really, really fun DCA day. Yeah.
Well done, guys. Well done. Hey, guys. So I'm not sure if they can make up their mind what's happening with the standby queue, because now for the 5 o'clock show, is it 5 or 5:30?
5:30.
They've got everybody lined up on the curb now, stretching all the way down Hollywood Boulevard. For the show that we just finished, the 4 o'clock, they just let people collect. Now, here's the thing. It's opening day. A lot of hype out here. It's a big event, right? I don't expect it to be like this every single day for Rogers the Musical. I expect things to simmer down a little bit, probably over the next couple of days. It'll take 2, 3, 4 days, and this will. Having said that, maybe not. I don't know, because everybody knows it's a limited engagement. Everybody knows you can't just take your time with this. You don't have all. You've only got the 2 months. Better safe than sorry. Plan ahead. Be here a half an hour before the show begins if you're trying to do standby. Virtual queue, though, if you could do that, that's the way to go. And then obviously, as we mentioned before, the premium seating or advanced sales. That's if you can do that. Otherwise, virtual queue and then standby. Standby, they're moving now. It looks like they're moving. Standby is probably the most wild card. That's the risk. That's the one that it's going to be the most difficult. Having said that, as we follow this group of guests heading into the Hyperion, having said that, I spoke with a cast member and I asked him, "Are you turning any guests away?" And he said they not so much, no. That for the first few shows, they didn't have to turn very many people away, if at all. But I think he said part of the reason might have been it was kind of understood that it would be difficult to get in on standby. Being an opening day and everything, and it may actually be a little bit more competitive in the future days. Hard to say, but this is, I don't know, they've been letting people in for a little while. Let's see how far back this line goes. There's, a lot of people. There are a lot of people ready to see. Oh my God. People are so ready for a show at the Hyperion, for a show at DCA. They have been dying to see this. And as evidenced by this crowd that we're seeing here on Hollywood Boulevard. There's the back of the line right there, finally. That's the back. Finally, we're gonna get our hands on this shake that we've been talking about for a while from Schmoozies. This is the red, white, and blue shake. Vanilla shake with wild cherry and blue raspberry slushes and whipped topping. It looks like it's already starting to kind of come together. It doesn't take long for these things to melt. Vanilla shake, there's some raspberry slush, there's some blue slush, and the same topping that we saw on the drink from the Hollywood Lounge. This is fantastic. Again, I love the change in textures from the smooth, creamy ice cream, the shake part, and then the more. It's just a different texture with the slush. They come together beautifully. It's kind of like the.
Adorable Snowman, the parfait.
The parfait.
Yeah.
Pixar Pier parfait.
Yeah.
I got no complaints. This is another hit.
Just can't put my finger on it why I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it. I think I just want a straight up vanilla shake versus the mixture of the other thing that you're tasting.
Oh, I like that mixture, yeah.
It's okay. It's really pretty.
We should ask these folks what they think of the red, white. What strangers, people I've never met before.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. What did you think of the red, white, and blue?
I liked it. I thought it was gonna be really like overly sweet, but it's not.
It's not. No.
It kind of tastes like the Italian ice.
Joe's Italian ice.
Ooh.
If you're a local,
Right?
you
Oh.
Doesn't it
You just made me happy inside.
know it's like Joe's Italian ice.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It kind of does.
I
Yeah.
like it.
I think the Italian ice at Joe's is.
I would rather have Italian ice, but
Yes,
yeah.
but it's very
But if you're
similar in
craving
taste.
something to that,
Yeah.
What do you think?
She didn't like it. She didn't like it.
Like the Italian ice, Joe's Italian ice.
But no, Joe's is so much better.
Well, yeah, it's way better. Yes, that's what I
You know what? It
said.
reminds me of the ice cream that you get, the Bugs Bunny or the Tweety Bird ice cream. Kind of like had like that weird blend.
From the ice cream truck.
But you know
Yeah.
what? It's the Cool Whip. I'm not a huge Cool Whip person.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I like the other whipped cream that you would, the one.
It's because you're a nerd. You're not a cool
tub.
person, so you don't
I
like.
can versus the tub.
You like whipped cream.
I like whipped cream. I don't like Cool Whip really.
Look at that. The red car trolley can now safely manage the street here. The crowds have died down quite a bit here as the last show has happened at the Hyperion. Rogers the Musical, as my wife trips over my feet. I don't even know what I'm saying now. All shows have completed. It's been a magnificent first day for Rogers the Musical. Sign says they could do this all day, but they actually only did it like 5 times today, and then they went home. So technically that's not accurate. But anyway, we still got more food to eat. What do you think? The Captain Everything dog or the apple pie thing that they have at Terror Treats, which I don't even know what it's called. I feel like we need to do the hot dog.
We're not doing both?
Oh, we're doing both, but what are we doing next?
Hi, sweetie.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hi, guys. You know what else? I think we have a problem. I think the hot dogs are gone. That's where the hot dogs were.
We should have gone when we had the chance. Oh, well.
We missed our chance for the hot dogs.
Okay, well, Magic Journeys, guys, so you guys can check out theirs on that one.
I'm just gonna download their video. We're waiting for them to prepare our like an apple pie pizza, and you can smell the apple. Yeah, you can smell the apple coming out of there. I think she's making ours, or no, there was one person ahead of us, so.
I think that's one of my, was he there before us?
I think so. Oh, look, there's both. Oh, look at that. Look at, it's a pizza. She just smelled it and took it right out of frame. Oh, it's warm.
No,
This plate is so warm. Oh my God.
we need some utensils.
Yes. Like an apple pie pizza. Cinnamon sugar fried pizza crust. Topped with apple and cranberry filling. Streusel. I love streusel. And cream cheese frosting. Guys, I got an accidental taste of the cream cheese frosting. That is so delicious. It smells amazing. It looks amazing. It does look like a pizza. It doesn't taste like a pizza, but it looks like one. This is just for me. It tastes exactly as advertised, like a warm apple pie, but with extra because of the cream cheese frosting and the cranberry filling on there. So many flavors. This is amazing to taste, but even better is that I feel like this is now the way that I want to eat pie for the rest of my life, in terms of it being like a pizza crust. We eat pie normally with a knife and a fork, but this one you eat like a slice of pizza, and I'm enjoying that so much. That crunch on the pie crust, when you take your bite of the pie crust part, it's amazing. It's better, well, I call it pie crust, pizza pie crust. It's better than regular pie crust. This is the greatest thing I've ever had.
Oh my God. That tastes like a coastal strudel.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
The Pillsbury
Yeah.
strudel. It's exactly what it tastes like. That's delicious.
Isn't it great? And the pie crust.
That green cheese frosting.
Yeah.
That drizzle. No, this is good.
It's an extra. The drizzle on top there's like a total extra. It adds another level of great flavor. Yeah.
That's delicious.
Like,
that is so good.
we have one on every single thing we've tried.
Musical.
Yeah.
But we didn't get the hot dog, so we gotta ask our friends.
No, they're trying to escape.
We're like, we don't want to ruin your show.
Don't worry about it. So I don't know if you noticed, but right next door, the hot dogs are gone.
They're gone?
The everything dog is gone. They took the whole cart.
From 1 to 10, I'd probably say it was a 7.
7?
Solid
Okay,
7.
so it's good?
7.
What about you?
7. I like the mustard. You don't like mustard. But
I'm
I
not a fan of
loved
mustard.
it.
I think that's why I didn't go too high up, because I'm not a fan of mustard.
But you're right. 7.
But it's very spicy.
I like spicy.
Yeah. If you're into spicy, you're going to love it.
I finished it.
Well, if you're into spicy, they're just now getting their first check on the first try on the shawarma.
This is how we end the day.
Yes.
Today. Right?
We
That
had a long day.
blew me away, I have to tell you.
You're gonna love it, you guys. You're gonna be so much.
Man, what a day. I cannot believe we have spent almost an entire day right here at the Hyperion Theater.
We have gone nowhere else.
We have
been
not-
here
Oh my
in
God.
Hollywood Land all day.
And it was all great. Everything we ate was
Yeah, it was
fantastic.
so good.
The show was great. We saw 2 shows. Oh man, what a great day. I tell you what, Disney, please, if you are listening, please don't take this show away in August.
No.
Please don't take this event away from us in
yeah,
August.
2 months is way too short.
It's not enough time, man. And if you do, you better have a darn good reason for taking this away. You better have something else coming in behind this, because this is something that this part of DCA
we
needs
want
very
sing
much.
Along. We want an actual Broadway
Yes.
musical.
That was great.
That was phenomenal.
That was great. Rogers the musical.
So great.
We could do this all day. I've been saying that all day. I have been putting in the I could do this all day joke everywhere I can. Not on camera, but just talking to our friends and stuff. We had a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Stay tuned for more for Fresh Baked. By the way, watch Magic Journeys. We've been hanging out with them. Watch their show too, because
And
they
check out
actually
Ordinary Adventures too, because they did the preview night.
did they did a video too, right? Okay.
Yes, it's already out.
They I'm sure, I know Miguel and Janelle got the hot dog that we missed, so you can
Right.
check them out. Yeah, that's right, we asked them about it. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. We love you. Be safe out there. Be kind to one another. Fresh Baked.
Fresh Baked. Bye.
Janelle lost it. Did we get enough?
Yeah.